Questions?
What did it take tonight?
I mean, that's the best part about this team is finding different ways to win the game. I thought our guys did a heck of a job, at the end of that game of finding ways to score, right? It wasn't they were getting buckets on their end, but we needed to find ways to match them. And for us to end the game with Tim Hardaway making those selfless plays, that's what we talk about, right? That's the foundation. That's who we are. And I thought, again, he's a good shooter. Had an opportunity to take those, made the one more to Malik twice. Malik helped close it out.
When Cade settled with the 4 fouls in the first half, held the 7 points, he comes out in the third and really kind of, offensively took over the game. What do you see in those moments when you see your star that says, I'm going to impact the game this way. This is my feel now.
Right. I mean, think about how many guys are good enough to do that, right? There's a handful of guys out there that have the ability to say that I'm going to do it and then actually go out and get it done. I think we've seen Cade make a step into the era of the elites in this game. I'm hard-pressed to find, someone who's doing it better than he's doing it right now. Impacting, winning in a major way, making his teammates better. And what I'm so impressed with is, like you said, is how he picks his spots and his times, right? Like, we ended that second quarter kind of shaky, and he put us on his back, to help us get settled and then allow everybody else around him to do their thing.
Just one last one. You mentioned, at the end, you have a blessing of there are different guys that can take the shot. It was Beasley who had the back-to-back threes there, and obviously his personality is so huge for you guys. But I guess maybe just the confidence, knowing that when he walks onto the floor, it's like he thinks everyone's going in. But to have that and the guys feed off his energy.
Yeah, I mean, again, I to me, the most impressive thing is Cade trusted Tim because they were trapping Cade. He made the play to Tim, and then Tim trusted Bees. Right, and that's the heartbeat of great teams and good teams, is the trust to make the right play at the end of the game and not feel like you have to be the guy. So, lesson learned for us, and we keep putting those together, and every night we're hard out.
First one for you, can you pinpoint the first time you knew Malik had the confidence that he's been showing all season? Yeah,
I mean, from day one, to be honest with you, like when B showed up, there was no warm-up process, no getting to know you process. B's was turned immediately. And, again, his teammates and us as coaches just try to put the battery in his back and keep giving him that confidence, give him the green light. But there was no question about who Bees was and what he was going to be to this team as soon as he showed up.
And then second, just aside from the spacing and all of the shooting and movement and everything that he provides, just what is he like and what does he mean to this team on a day-to-day basis?
I mean, again, you can't quantify his spirit. Right? You can't quantify the impact that he has because of the joy that he shows up every single day to work with. The way that he brings people together. They don't have equations for that. They don't have analytics for that. So it's hard for me to put it into words. I just know that we're extremely fortunate and we truly value it.
When you look at Cade, I mean, it was kind of stunning to look at the box score stuff, even as the game was going. Brunson is trying to take advantage of Cade's foul trouble and getting to the line left and right. Cade, I think, I don't know if he ended up with more by the end, but I know at one point he only had 2 free throws as he's putting together 25, 27-point half, whatever it was. As a coach, as a staff, is that something that you guys even nudge him to say, hey, we try to get this, there's maybe an easier way, or is it just you let him go and you just worry about it as it happens, or you worry about that with the officials? How do you deal with that as a coach?
Yeah, I mean, you just let him play his game. Again, our job is to put him in position to be successful, and then he's got to go out there and do it. And, again, over these 40 games now, he and I and his teammates, have learned a lot about each other and how we can best help each other. And that's what it's about, is each of us playing our role and doing what we're supposed to do together and collectively to just help one another make this team as good as we possibly can. And, Cade knows his role and what this team needs, and he's executing it perfectly. Appreciate y'all.